Joining me here in the studio is Iowa City Library Director Susan Craig. Susan, thanks for being here.
Thanks for asking me, Regina.
Talk a little bit about what makes the Iowa City Library special and unique in Iowa's libraries.
Well, in Iowa, the Iowa City Public Library is the single busiest library building that there is in Iowa, and if you stack it up across the country, we stack up pretty good there too. In the fiscal year that ended the end of June, we had almost 1.5 million circulations.
Wow.
And over 700,000 people. More people came to the Iowa City Public Library last year than watched football at Kinnick Stadium and men's basketball at Carver Hawkeye in the library.
That's incredible. And most of us would agree with that because we're in the library, we see its busyness, it's absolutely great. Your annual report, I was reading through that, it's a great document talking about all the different services that you offer. Talk a little bit about the different programs that people can take advantage of during these winter months at the library.
We have programs for kids. Some weeks we have children's programs 7 days a week. This winter we're going to have the Read Dogs back, who come on Sunday afternoon, and those are specially trained therapy dogs, and kids get to sign up and come in and read with a dog for 15 minutes. So that's been a very popular Sunday program. Of course, we have typical children's story times. Winter is a busy activity for adult programming as well. We do a series called 55 Plus, and it's a lunchtime program that we have the third Thursday of every month, so folks can watch for that. We're sort of the community's meeting place. We have 5 meeting rooms. They got used over 1,500 times last year. There's a lot of meetings in that meeting room, and you can just go anytime and see what's going on today in the town, because if it's relevant, there's probably a meeting about it this week at the Iowa City Public Library.
Well, I think in the winter, people look for indoor activities, and reading is one of those great activities. And I see you brought some books.
I brought a few books.
Talk to us a little bit about some good books to curl up with on a winter's afternoon or a winter's evening.
Well, I brought Marilyn Robinson's new book. Marilyn Robinson, of course, is with the Writers' Workshop here, and her last book, Gilead, was a Pulitzer Prize winner. And I just started reading this book, which is called Home, and it has the same characters, the same family, only the next generation that is in Gilead. This is Gilead, Iowa, if you haven't read the first book. And I've just started it, and I'm really liking it. So I found Gilead just a little hard to get into. Once I got into it, I really enjoyed reading it. I'm in this from page 20 or so that I'm on. So I encourage people to pick up Home by Marilyn Robinson. And then this really big, fat book, which I haven't started reading yet, Team of Rivals by Doris Kearns Goodwin, which is a very well-received book. This book is about what a great politician Lincoln was, and how he put together a team of people that you wouldn't have thought could work together, looking at their resumes, and he got them to work together.
So fiction and nonfiction. Anything else you could suggest? Maybe for gift giving or other ideas? You know, winter is also the season of gift giving.
I brought a copy of Digging to America by Ann Tyler. Digging to America talks about 2 families that adopt Korean infant girls, and how those children grow up in very different families, and they have adoption parties once a year, a little party the day the girls arrived, and this carries into their adulthood. And so it follows the story of these 2 families.
So the library, as we all know, isn't just about books. I mean, thankfully it's about books, but it's about a lot of other materials as well. Can you talk a little bit about some of the other collections available?
We have one of the best movie collections, I think, anywhere. A library collection reflects the community, and we have a community that's pretty diverse, interested in a lot of different things, you know, Academy Award winners, comedies, all kinds of movies, foreign language films. We have a great foreign language movie collection. One of my favorite collections, other than books, which are my favorite thing, is the spoken word audio, so recorded books. If you're taking a trip or you're going to be in the car for a long time, listening to a recorded book is a great way to pass the time.
Susan, thanks so much for being here, and we look forward to seeing you at the library, and we'll call you if we need any book recommendations.
Great. Call anytime. Book recommendations, information, we have everything.
Thank you.
We hope you enjoyed the winter edition of At Home in Iowa City with Mayor Regenia Bailey.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
라투처럼 모하나는 라투처럼 모하나는 미스티 모두 하시니 미스티 모두 하시니 에쇼 에쇼 प्रभु एशो एशो Community voice.
The city where nobody sleep. Black and gold and we roll on our enemies. If you living in the city, you know what our city is. Iowa City is the city where nobody sleep. Black and gold and we roll on our enemies. If you living in the city, you know what our